Siva here, and welcome in today's review, which is a mini birthday special! As with our tradition, every time 8th of May comes, our tradition is to review something from Kamen Rider Ghost. You may remember that some time ago, when we had the 50th anniversary of Kamen Rider livestream, I decided to review these special icons, the 45th anniversary ones and the Ishinomori icon. The review did okay, even though it had some errors like me forgetting to cut out a bad take, or me forgetting to mention that technically we did get the ability of the Ishinomori icon. We saw it in the Gunpei Rising arcade game, since if you scanned this icon into the game, it would give Ghost a random Parka power-up. So maybe the Ishinomori has an ability of random other Parka Ghost. Or maybe he has the ability of all of them, like some late game Uber power-up. Either way, in that video I mentioned that I wanted to get the DX versions of the Heisei and Ichigo icons, but sadly they didn't arrive on time. Either way, in the video I mentioned that I wanted to get the DX releases of the 45th anniversary icons, the Heisei and Ichigo ones, but sadly they didn't arrive at time when I wanted to make that review. But recently my toy seller friend contacted me and finally arrived! So here I have the 45th DX icon and the special DVD that came with it. And since today is a really special day for me, let's look at yet again some special icons. I already talked about the single packed candy versions of those icons in my last review. I said how pretty they are, how fun they are, and how they appear in the Kamen Rider Ghost Legendary Rider Damashi special. I talk about the lore of this special, the plot of it, and all that other stuff. By the way, here I have the DVD of this special. As you can see, the DVD case is really simple, but it's also really nice with all of those riders composited in the sides, the two main special forms in the corners, and Ghost and Spectre in the middle. The back simply shows us all the forms that will be used in the special, so it gives us a really nice DVD case. But in my opinion, the cherry on the top of this design is that the disc itself is shaped like the standby mode of the 45 icon. So here we have the legendary icon in its show accurate DX release, complete with two different pin bases. The case of the icon is the same as the simpler releases. The main difference is that the icon has a holographic front, so it doesn't have the satisfying click sounds. The picture that is displayed on the front depends on the angle you look at it from. I'm sorry, but it's really hard to show it in the video. But the issue is that the standby mode is only single-way sided, so it looks wrong when you turn it around. And there still isn't any finisher on it, or a deactivated state. And this makes this release worse than the regular single release in my opinion. Like, I think if you want a perfect legendary icon, you should simply get yourself a candy one and customize it with two additional stickers on the other sides. It has some lights though. If you insert two LR34 batteries into the back, it will flash lights. In its Heisei mode we get red, green, then yellow, while in the Showa mode we get green, yellow, and red. The sounds of the icon are the same, but I wanted to show you how the lights look in the driver. Man, this DX version kinda sucks, but it explains why I got it so cheap. So yeah, this was the DX release of the legendary Heisei Ichigo icon. And I'm really disappointed. Like, I hoped we'll get some nice flashes, maybe a voice line here and there, but we got just some cheap LEDs without a nice clicky screen. I'm thinking it's a really weird choice. Why make this icon Heisei Ichigo? Wouldn't Heisei Showa make more sense? That combo would be an obvious choice. Like me myself accidentally called this icon the Showa Heisei icon a few times in the review. No, for some reason they released a Showa icon as a completely different toy. The Showa icon is green, it has a giant 45 on it, like, what? Being an add-on to an issue of TV-kun, the Showa icon is cast in this beautiful metallic, translucent, glittery green. The top sticker needed to be applied, as well as the whole icon needed to be built so it came apart. It shows the name of the icon being Showa, a really cool unnamed helmet with a giant 45 made from its horns, and a kanji which stands for Akira, which has a lot of meanings. It could either be sunlight, sun and moonlight, and what I expected to be intelligent, referencing how most of the Showa riders were scientists, or simply really smart people. Or maybe it's a reference to the anime movie, I don't know. On the front we have the icon itself in its inactive mode. The icon has a pretty red eye. In its active mode we have the return of the 45 number symbol head, and finally we have a finisher. Yes! Finally! We have a finisher symbol! Yes! And the finisher symbol of Showa icon is Ichigo himself. Is it me, or do I feel like some parts of those icons were switched around while they were planned? Like, why not make this the Ichigo icon and this the Heisei Showa icon? Like, in some perfect world, to customize it, you simply need to slide out those pins here that form the Showa side and insert those pins here, while also putting the Ichigo pins here. That way we would have a cool collectible that represents the first Kamen Rider and all Kamen Riders from both eras. Also, can you imagine how this lovely pearlish red would mix with this metallic green? It would be beautiful. Okay, so let's get to the sounds. Really simple but nice jingle. In my opinion, the Ichigo one is better. It was also easier to translate to keep the rhyming scheme. Fun fact, this Showa Rider icon is one of the first rider toys of the Neo Heisei era to use a lenticular gimmick, other being the icon of Ikkyu and the icon of Pythagoras, which I don't own. But if you guys want, I can review those in the future. But even though the lenticular hologram is cool, it doesn't make it easier to record. It's the same issue as with the Heisei Showa icon. I'm sure that I will need to rotate the driver like crazy so you can see the proper symbols in the proper modes. After activation, the Showa icon gives Takeru the Showa Damashi. And... wait. Chief, this is just Ichigo Damashi. Like, no joke, it's almost the same picture. Okay, now I'm 100% sure somebody fucked up while they were designing all the icons. We don't know what powers would it give to Takeru, but I imagine it would be simply, again, stronger jumps and kicks. Or maybe it would work also like the Heisei icon. Maybe it could also combine the powers of Showa Riders to give Ghost special abilities. Please give me your ideas in the comment below. I also not forget to subscribe. For the final shot, let's compare all the reviewed special icons. In my opinion, my favorite one is still Ishinomori icon due to its pistachio green shell. So, in my final opinion, the DX45 icon kinda sucks. It feels just like the single race, but worse. You don't get the satisfying clicks of the springs. You don't get a nice stable vision of the icon. The hologram is hard to see. The light gimmick is awful since the lights of the belt overpower it. You can't even display it nicely since the hologram would change depending on what angle you look at it. The only fun thing I can imagine is flipping the icon to see what form you get. It would be kind of fun. Show icon. It's okay, you know. I don't have anything to say about it, it was just an add-on to a TV magazine. For sure it makes a nice companion to the Heisei icon though. They look really nice together, and I kinda wish they would release this icon also in this capsule style. Now thinking it's kinda ironic, since the icons match the colors of the first riders of both eras. Or most pre-decade Heisei riders, like Kamen only Hibiki was purple. Thank you all for watching this episode, I hope you enjoyed my little birthday party. And I hope we will see each other next time in the next episode of Sever's Toy Shelf. Don't forget to like, check out on my social media, and bye. Love you guys. Be beautiful. Bye.